And then the last area that we're going to kind of dive into before we start building all this out is the core strategies framework. This is one of my favorite ones of Mark's teaching philosophy. So Mark, tell us about the core strategies framework.
Yeah, so core strategies is an acronym, or CORE, C-O-R-E, is an acronym for the 4 areas of your business. Technically it's 3 plus 1, but the 3 main areas would be your conversions. Those leads that you get in, how do you convert them? You want them as some kind of not just a lead. You don't want to bring in just names. You want to convert them into an actual deal. So the conversion part of it is one aspect of what you do. So we create content just dealing with bringing in leads, nurturing those leads until they get to the point at which they sign on the dotted line with a listing agreement or a buyer's agreement. The O is your operations. What are the things that you do to make money? It really comes down to that. What are the processes that you're doing for your marketing, your listings, your transactions, from the time they sign that listing agreement or buyer's agreement all the way to closing day? That's pretty much your operations, and that's your moneymaker, okay? And then the retention is the back end of that. Once they've closed, how do you retain them? Either through your past clients and retaining them. You're not going to be doing anything with them probably for another 3, 7, 12 years, possibly. It's getting longer and longer. But you have to nurture those leads after the fact, and that's the retention area. They're hopefully going to give you referrals. They're going to give you things that will do business in the future, and doing the work now pays dividends. But then you wrap all 3 of those, the conversions, the operations, and retention, in what I call the experience. Making a world-class experience that they remember, that is so special that they want to tell others about you. And that's where the referrals come in. If you get your core strategies in place and get them, what I like to call, leveled out, then your business becomes a lot less sporadic. And what I mean by that is, so many times people get into this phase of, oh, I need more leads. I need more leads. They start pumping out content and doing things to bring in more leads. And, that process of doing all that work makes their operations less important. And with it lagging, and you're spending so much time in your operations, this is what causes this flux of up and down in your business. You're either feast or famine. And if you can get your conversions part of your business leveled out, where it's constant, it's doing what it's supposed to do, you're bringing in constant leads all the time, and it's you've got systems in place that are maintaining and nurturing and doing the things that need to happen, then you can spend time also in your operations, and your operations is working while everything is happening at the same time. So you're not spending so much time in one area or the other, conversions, operations, or retention. If you can level that out, life becomes so much more fun because you're not having to go put out one fire or another. You've got the systems in place that just work because you've set them up that way, and the automation then helps do the things for you that need to be automated. Not everything can be automated. Right. Not everything should be automated. There are things that you have to do. That is part of business. But if you set up your systems and using the core strategies, it gets to a point where life gets fun again, because you're not in this up and down roller coaster of feast and famine.